Hey guys, it's Thursday, April 6th. For those of you that don't know, tomorrow is non-farm payroll here in the U.S. That's a big event. Plus, the banks in the U.S. are closed tomorrow, so trading could be crazy. So I would suggest tonight, if you have any move up, if you're long anything and it moves up even higher, I would try to lock in profits if you can. And same thing if it's going down. If you're short and you see a push down tonight during the Asian session, uh, try to lock in profits, tighten your stops up, because that thing. I've said this before. When that candle comes out, which is 8:30 Central Time, Eastern Time, I should say. Sorry, Eastern Time. Is that first hour's candle that it makes? The rest of the day, it usually stays within that candle because it's so monstrous. So it's not really tradable. You're kind of gambling when you do that because it's really whipsawy. Plus, there's not going to be a lot of volume, so the market makers can make that thing go any way they want to. Just when it seems like it's going up, it turns around, goes the other way, and it's caught you going the wrong way. I wouldn't trade it. But that's just me. I don't trade it. I plan on being out of my positions during the Asian session tonight. I actually may stay up a little bit later, closer to midnight Eastern Time, to try to see if there's moves up. There may not be. It could go sideways. Who knows what's going to happen there. But we're going to start with the pound dollar. The sell-off has continued on that. If you're short, if you was able to get up into here when it poked up 1, 2, maybe even that one if you wanted it, low risk trades, all of them, you've got profit. Take half off if you want to. That's just me. That's what I do, and then I let the other half run. I move my stops down if I can, uh, which you should be able to down. I mean, if you were in up into here, came down, poked up there, now your stop should be there, poked down, now your stop should be there, so it should be moved down. Even if you wanted, I mean, with this non-farm payroll tomorrow, might even bring it down somewhere in here. Make sure that that second half gets some decent money too. That's on the pound dollar. Australian dollar has continued down the sell-off. Good sell-off. It's tried to turn around, but there's no buy. Not for me. There is no buy there yet. Uh, but it could be a short-term buy with this report coming. If it does, during Asian session, if it pokes down into here, I'm going to buy. That's just me. Y'all don't have to, because it's a low risk trade. If it takes that low out, I'm getting out. All I'm gonna lose is probably $10 anyway, so it's worth it. Uh, that's Australian dollar. The 4 hour on the Australian dollar, still in sell mode, but it has poked that back down where it's bounced a couple of times there, and here we are again. It's trying to bounce again. So if it pushes up from where it is right now from the 1 hour, I'm not going to chase it. It's just going to have to go without me. But if it does sell off on the 4 hour and comes back down into here, then I may take a low risk buy, very low risk. And that's on the 4 hour on the Aussie dollar. The Euro CAD, still in up mode. The 4 hour showing that it's still in sell mode, but it did turn around right there. There was your opportunity to get long. If you did, you've taken half off, and then you move your stops up as you can. If this continues pushing up here, move your stop right there. Just because this report that's coming tomorrow, it's big. It can move the other direction quickly and just wipe out anything. Because nobody knows what it's going. Well, I won't say that. There is people on the inside that know what it say. But your average Joe, which is us, don't know what it is. So that's the Euro CAD on the 4 hour. The 1 hour, like I said, was still in a buy mode, moving up. So we're going to, is that 30 minutes? I think get on 30 minutes. I want to go to 1 hour. There we go. Yes, by the same thing. It pushes up. You want your stop right over here if you've moved it up already. You should be under here. If it pushes on up into here, then you want to move it up to here. Keep stepping it up. It's going to make money. You just hope that it's going to make more money. And that's on the Euro CAD. The Euro odd 1 hour. It's been in a buy mode. I think it was down here yesterday. Yes, there it was. The buy yesterday, the poke down. That was on the 4th. Yeah. That was the other day. And now it's showing a sell signal on a 1 hour. That would have been a good one to get in because you actually got a little bit of money right there on the sell, Euro odd. The 4 hour is just now made the 4 hour sell. So if you feel that's going to go down from here, these are your stop. I mean, you could get it where it come up a little bit more before the sell-off. And that's on the Euro odd. Low risk trades, that's what you want where you're not going to lose much money. And Euro odd. CAD yen, after the sell-off, it's come down. There was your opportunity to get long on it. Low risk trade. Let's see. The low on that 97.08. It came down to 97.15. So $7. You had a $7 risk. And let's say you got 10. You didn't even get the exact number. Say you got 97. No, not 10. 20. 97.20. So you didn't get the exact number. It's been up to 97.86 almost. So see, there's my number, the 60. So I would have taken half off already, and I would have moved my stop down to here at break even. So the second half, not going to lose anything. That's what you want, and hopefully this thing's going to run back up to somewhere in here before, if it's going to sell off. And the second half is going to make even more money. The 4 hour on the CAD yen is in sell mode. But if it's going to sell, that wouldn't a little bit of a push up. I'd rather had it up in here. That would be nice if it did come up here before it sold off. So, which would equate to what the 1 hour is saying, that it could run up some more before the sale comes on the CAD yen. The 1 hour, yep, that one's the 1 hour. So the odd yen was in sell mode on the 1 hour. It's turned around for a buy now. Would like a little poke down right in here to make it a low risk trade. The 4 hour is still in sell mode. Kind of in no man's land because it's in the middle of that move right there. It's right in the middle. Not where you want to be. You don't want to be doing anything there. So if you're going to look to be a seller, because that's a sell, you're going to wait till it comes back up into here before you sell it. If you're going to be a buyer, then you want it to come down some more. Preferably down into here, which that report can make that happen. That's the odd yen. The pound odd 1 hour. It's come up. There's a good sell right there. It's come back up here. You got a low risk sell. The high 186.79. 186.79. And then it's come up to 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. 186.79. was $6.79. That's 68. So $11. If you got in right there, you had an $11 risk. That's it, $11. And now you're hoping it's going to come down. If it goes up, takes that out, it's going higher. And more than likely up to here, there's no reason to hang around for another 40, 50 pips. No reason. You take the $13 loss, you get the better trade up there, and hope that's where it sells off. The 4 hour is at it. That's if you're in, that's your stop now. That one, not this one, but this one is your stop if you're in the sale right now on the 4 hour. That's a pound Aussie. Like I said, if it takes that out, it's pushing up into here. There's no reason to hang on to that. Just take the small loss. That's what you want, small losses. That way you're able to stay in the game a lot longer. You can't take these big 100 and 150 pip losses having a big stop like that. That was the pound odd, the pound CAD. 1 hour has been in sell mode, still in sell mode. The 4 hours probably showing the same thing. So those agree. It came up there several times to get a short. And back up here again. And if it pushes up here now, it's going to take that out and it's going higher. If it pushes back up into here, it's going higher. But right now it's in sell mode, 4 hour and 1 hour. And that's the pound CAD. The pound yen, 1 hour, buy mode. There was your poke down to get in. Let's see, the low was 162.76. That was 162.88. So $16, and you've got money right now. So say you didn't get in at the exact low. Let's say you got in at 93. It's been up. No, not 90. That's 162. See, that's 162.93. And it's been up to 164, so that's over 100. You should have taken half your profit now. And once this pushes up into here, move your stop loss up if you want to, right there, to lock in profit. If you got in down in here, you move it up. Now that second half is got money. It's going to make money regardless what happens. You just hope that it continues going up. But if it doesn't, even if it comes down, doesn't matter. You're still going to make money on the second half as well. Excuse me. 4 hour on the pound yen. That's a pound yen. It's in sell mode. So it could push up into here. Even up into there before it sells off. This made a pretty good push down already. So that's the 4 hour. This is the 1 hour. Pound yen. Euro New Zealand. They had that big week yesterday. Yesterday the 4th. Not yesterday. So you had several opportunities. It would have been nicer if it would have come down into here, but it didn't. But it did come down into here. Let's say you did get in there. Didn't get the perfect. Let's just say you got there. You didn't get the perfect one where it came down in there. So the low right here is 171.51. 171.51. And you got in at 172.41. So that's 90 pips. See, for me, that's too much. Now, it did run away. It did. You see that. But I'd rather had missed it than had that big a stop loss, 90, to get in. Or otherwise, I'd have had to gone really small. And that'd probably been a good idea. Just gone in small. And then if it does pull down, then you add to it. And you got a low risk trade. If you thought it was going to turn around. It just didn't come down enough into that wick. But it's in sell mode on the 1 hour right now, but it's not at a great place. Well, it came up there close where the range for the day was. but not completely. The 4 hour is made a sell, and it's up there right now, but it may not be done either to the upside. Have to watch it tonight. Euro New Zealand, pound New Zealand, same thing as the Euro New Zealand. See now, yes, there's your same candles what the Euro New Zealand had. That came down, but it didn't come back down there like the Euro New Zealand did. Still, that's a big stop loss on that, even though it did work and go up. If you were wanting to get in, if you did happen to get in, hopefully it was a small position right there with a big risk. But now it's in sell mode on the 1 hour. The 4 hour is just made a signal, but again, it's not. It's up there close. It could still make a little push on up before the sell's coming. The pound New Zealand, have to keep an eye on that. We want a low risk trade, which if you got in right now on the 1 hour, if you were able to get that, the high was 199.26. The high on that one was 24.8. $2. $2 risk, and you actually got some money right now. That's your stop. That one, not that one. Now that one's your stop. And that's on the pound New Zealand. The New Zealand yen was in sell mode. Now it's there's a good opportunity right there. Buy opportunity right there. Low risk trade. 82.16 was the low. 82.17 was that low. Is that right? 16? Yes. 17. $1. $1 risk. And let's see, it's been up to 40 something, so you've got 25 pips right now. Not enough to lock in profit, but your stop is right here now, not there. Your stop is now right there. So if it was to come back down, take it out, you're going to lose about 25 bucks. That's it. But that's the start of a buy mode right there on the 1 hour. The 4 hour is not, it's still in buy mode. It just made a retracement, so that could turn around and go up. It happened to come back to the pivot and it's turned around. It broke through it right there, come back and retested it. Interesting, that could go higher. And that's on the New Zealand yen 4 hour and 1 hour charts. You may be asking, why do you not go lower than 30 minute? I think you see why. The New Zealand yen, and now last but not least, the Euro yen. The sell off, the bounce. There's your buy opportunity on the 1 hour right there. This is your trade, low risk trade. 142.54. It came down to 142.65. $11 risk, and you should be taking off profit now. Let's see, you got in worst case scenario is 70. Let's say 142. That low is 65. Say you got 70. If you didn't have an order sitting right there, 142.70, and it's been up to 143.99. So you got 120 something pips. So half of your position should be off at 60 or 70, which ought to have been 70, because these I use these to help tell me about where to get out at for half the position, and then the other half is going, and there should be your stop right there. Because with those three poke down wicks, you could come back to them or close to them, or maybe even go just barely below them before it turns around and goes back up. That's on the 1 hour. The 4 hour, Still in sell mode. If you didn't get none of these candles, you had another opportunity. It sold off. You made a bunch of money, and now it's trying to turn around, which it agrees now with the 1 hour. That's on the euro yen. So that's all of them for today, guys. I probably won't have a video tomorrow. Like I said, the stock market's closed. The banks are closed here in the U.S. The Forex will keep trading. But tonight I'm going to be looking to get out of my positions. If there's any kind of push up, or because I've got shorts and longs. So if there's any kind of push up or push down, I'm going to go ahead and reduce my risk, move my stops up, and look to take some profits, because I don't want to be in the trade come tomorrow morning. And usually during your session, it kind of goes sideways. It stays in a range before, because they know the report's coming out. So I'd rather wait and see what's going to happen after the fact. But I'm going to go ahead and take my profit. I would suggest the same, but that's up to you guys. Everybody's different. Every trader's different. It's what makes the world go round. So hopefully everybody has made money this week. Like I said earlier, lock in profits if you can. Move your stops up if you can, because that report, it's a big mover in the morning. So try to save that money if at all possible. But if you like information I'm providing, which is free, of course, and using my time, please hit the like button and subscribe button. That way I'll know, hey, hopefully I'm helping somebody. And if you want to leave some comments, please do. I've had a couple I've been able to respond to in the last couple of days. So I'll get to you just as soon as I can. I mean, it'll be quick. It won't be long. Usually within a day, I'm able to respond back to you. So I hope everybody has had a good day and a good week, and plan on seeing you guys probably on Monday.